Hello, guys. So, quick fact, I wasn't planning on actually streaming tonight. I was planning on doing it tomorrow. But we, alas, have a problem. I have hit my hyperfixation and we are now. Oh, hold on. We are now stuck. We are now stuck in this game, this cycle of the game, where we will literally hardcore this day and night. Hello, foreigner darling. How are you? I haven't seen you in a hot minute. But yes, we are smashing that. I spent 20 minutes telling my fiance about fucking elf ears in the series of Dragon Age. When I tell you this is my hyperfixation, it is. Been around. I know how I'll be. I know how I'll be. Welcome in. We are playing Dragon Age because this is my favorite game series, and I don't know when to shut up about it. So, welcome to the mini pauses of this game that will happen if you stick around. I literally love this game series. You'll exactly. I enjoy the game. I've enjoyed the game since the early 2000s when Dragon Age Origins came out. Yeah. I've been here for the long haul. Ooh, BO3? It's not Borderlands. You mean Baldur's Gate? Was that O supposed to be a G? Nah, we Black Ops. Okay. I got you. See, I haven't played Black Ops in a long while. It's been years since I've really played Call of Duty. I played the remake of Modern Warfare. I played Black Ops 2 for so long. Zombies is honestly. Zombies I remember when Zombies first came out and like the one map with the stupid bus. When I die, if the bus was moving, I would literally spawn outside the bus. It is. It was the worst part of the game. Every time I played it. it that is true. It was hello Ratchet darling. Hello. Welcome back. Um yeah, no, this did they really? Good for them. At least they're owning up to their dumbassery. Call of Duty is it's one of those franchises that just needs to die off. Of course they don't fix it. Why would they? I love Call of Duty, but it is this franchise that kind of needs to die. Like they made good games in the beginning and now it's like you just need to let it die. You just need to let it go. While true, however, Black Ops 6 is topping this Steam sales. Ooh, that's good. Okay. Then let me rephrase this. They need to take years off and just kind of make it better. See, that's what they needed. Don't remake the old games into anything but like remastering. You know what I mean? Like they did with Resident Evil, remastered the graphics. It take 4 years. See, I haven't actually looked up. See, I never really got back into Call of Duty after Black Ops 2. So I'm not well equipped to like I I see I touched Modern Warfare 2, the newest one, the remake, and that was mostly because you know me being a simp for masked men, you know? Yeah, true. Okay, guys, let's get into Dragon Age, and you get to hear all my bullshittery of obsession. Oh, please tell me I clicked continue and not new game. Oh, please tell me I clicked continue and not new game. I clicked continue.
Listen, the dragon! The Antam brought it here somehow.
They're fighting crows and saying the dragon will break our meaningless resistance.
It's worse than I thought. How do we fight this?
Oh, damn.
Find your crow friend. Please. Someone has to stop it.
We're jumping down. Oh, you slut. Why are you jumping like that? There we go. Oof. Oh, boy. I can't jump. It's scratched. Right?
That beast in the sky will tame this city for the Antam. All you will be is dust.
Shut the fuck up, man. You Kunari bitches. That's a dragon.
Kill that dragon. Treviso can't take much more.
Davrin, shut up. Yes, I do know this. That is very true. Do.
Over here! It's Taya from the crows.
Yeah.
Rook, you're just in time. Where the
How'd
dragon
you do
attacks,
that?
The Antam soon follow.
It is strong and fast. You must get its attention, then lure it onto the ground. We'll figure out a way. Drop your courage. We will need it.
Boy, you need to be careful. Okay. Lucarnus. Damn. You need to be careful. What is that?
Ignorance,
Oh, it's her.
mortal confusion. Yet this city offers nothing better than a pawn of the Dread Wolf.
Gillenane.
Your patron could
She
not
ugly.
stand against us ages past. He will not help you now. Give us the Dread Wolf's dagger.
Hell no.
Come get it.
Retrieve the knife and whatever else remains of these mortals.
Bro, you ugly. This is a Blight Dragon remade. I like the original one. Oh, I need to. Oh, shit. Uh, Damn. Bro. That's right. The dragon. Oi.
There's our chance. Get in there.
Okay, have a good night.
That is enough. We have urgent need of your strength,
Shut the
elsewhere.
fuck up.
Come, return to me.
You a hoe.
It's going.
That was a close one.
Yeah, I need to get some more.
You fought it off.
If Gillanane hadn't called it away,
Makes me nervous.
She's probably gonna fix it up even better than it was before.
let her plan. It won't escape next time.
That thing was tough. It'll be hard to put down for good.
What
Always.
happened to Treviso would have been worse if you hadn't arrived when you did. I cannot imagine how much worse.
Still have to help with that dragon in Minrathous.
Let's go.
Oh no. I hurt. My home. My home.
We're
Viper.
here. What's the situation?
Where were you?
Treviso. The dragon.
This is your city. I thought. Forget it.
I'm sorry, but I had to choose.
And you did. The Venatori took large parts of the city while we were fighting their dragon. We lost people. And Asher.
I'm fine.
You are not fine. He took a claw to the gut. A claw from a blighted dragon. Think about that.
The blight's in his blood. But that means
A slow death.
You've brought nothing but trouble since you came back.
It's not Rook's fault. I chose to engage it.
Because he was going for a safe house. Because half of us were already dead.
I'm fine.
You are not fine. No one is fine.
Look, I'm sorry. I don't think there's anything you can do right now. I'm going to be here a while. You should just go.
Think I wanted it to happen? Nev. After coming face to face with Gillenon herself, the team drove away the Blighted Dragon Treviso. Lucanus and the Crows are grateful without intervention. The monstrous beast would have blighted the canals, yet Treviso's salvation has come at a cost. Without additional aid, the Shadow Dragons were overwhelmed, helpless as the dragon and Minrathous tore apart the city.
blighted dragons, Darkspawn obeying the Venatori? Maybe Solus will know something.
Hello, Vulgar darling. How are you? We're back again for round 2. I feel very upset. I feel very. I made a hard decision.
What? You're hungry? I found a yam in the kitchen. Stubborn just means you'll starve.
Trouble settling in?
Doing the best I can. My job was to keep the Griffins safe, not fix their dinner.
I meant Asan.
Ooh.
I guess we're both adjusting.
Look at. Ooh, I'm. I can't wait to see it if you show it around, because that would be cool to see.
Then where did Asan and the others come from?
Sneak peek.
Way I heard it, someone found a journal a few years back that mentioned a secret clutch of eggs. They'd been hidden for centuries, protected by a ward. Started hatching and out came 13 talkative griffins. Now, down to just one.
What's the history between Grey Wardens and Griffins?
Back in the day, Grey
Ad
Wardens
incoming,
raised them as
guys.
aerial cavalry. When a blight got going, Wardens rode them into battle. Eventually, Wardens
Now I'm gonna go
told.
sneak peek
They died
after
out.
stream.
Well, a confused griffin should fit right in around here.
Appreciate it. There's no training manual for them anymore.
I guess we'll figure it out together.
Griffins don't trust easily. Lancet and Remy had to work to win them over. They said a warden and a griffin have to move as one. Think as one. They call it Turlum. Sort of unity. But now, they're both dead.
Why'd the Gloomhowler attack the Eyrie?
I intend to find out. First it stalks wardens. Now it's after the griffins.
Don't worry. You and I have a deal. We'll find them.
Appreciate that. Though it sounds like you've got your hands full around here.
Just a tad.
Elgernon and Gillenane. Hard to believe.
Can't be easy hearing that your own gods are ending the world.
Elves have enough trouble. Don't need this on our heads too. But I have to say, killing a monster is one thing. Taking down the goddess of all monsters and the god of vengeance while you're at it?
I know. Our problem around here is we think too small.
Okay then. Good to know the boss can laugh about it.
Not really, but dwelling on things won't help.
Oh, look at the baby.
What? I told you. It's yams or nothing.
Or maybe you need a new menu.
Guys, I want it. I want Ashton, Asan. Look at this. Look at this baby. You see how cute he is? You see those little derpy little griffin ears? Look how cute it is. Okay? Luna needs a griffin. I need to find someone that will take Asan and give me like a little photo of like Luna and Asan. You know, like she's petting as Rook, she's like petting like handing Asan like a piece of meat or something. It would be very cute. Cause she's so look, he's so adorable and he's just a cute little guy. Can you imagine the minute the griffins grow to full-size adults? You can ride them. Like in Dragon Age history, they rode griffins into battle. Like, he's just a little guy. Oh, he got a bed. I don't even have a bed. I have a couch. He's just a little guy. Ooh, what's that? Okay, that's that all up here? Oh! Not me almost falling to my death. Not me almost falling to my death. Supposedly we'll be able to go all the way to the top of that. Supposedly. Like at least to that balcony area. Supposedly. From the little spoilers I've gotten from like the other stuff. Yeah. But guys, he's a little griffin guy. I want the little griffin guy. Okay, let's go talk to Solas. Be like, Solas, I fucked up. Can you give me some advice, homie? Oh, I do want to decorate. Hold on. Let me see if I got more stuff. No. Okay. Do I got any more stuff? Declaration, broken chains, chest, Mirror, ritual kit, crow. Okay, I don't want this. So we want Dwarven Declaration. No, we want the chest set. And then chest set was over here. So we want Dwarven Declaration. Change decor. Oh, I already have that over there. There's nothing else? Okay. Let's go meditate and... Okay. Solus. Why does it gotta always be...
When last we spoke, you intended to assault the cruel and the corrupt, in hopes of finding servants of Elganan and Gillenane. Has your search been successful?
You could say that. It looks like both the Venatori and the Antom are working for Elganan and Gillenane.
Unsurprising. The Venatori want magical secrets, and the Antom want to destroy anyone opposing their brutal expansion. Both will readily bow to anyone who promises them power.
They're hurting people.
And they're using that power to hurt a lot of people. The Antom and the Venatori both have dragons doing their bidding.
Dragons? That is worse than I had feared.
Yeah. We drove off the one the Antom brought to Treviso. Barely.
Have you determined how the dragons are being directed? If it is blood magic, it may be possible to disrupt their control.
The dragons were blighted. We think that's what let the gods control them.
The Blight. Of course.
The Blight seems to be the gods' favored tool right now. We ran into Venatori who could control Darkspawn.
Elganan would
Ouch.
not bestow such power unless the Darkspawn were to serve as the main force of his army. And I suspect Gillenane will see the Darkspawn as new subjects for her modifications.
We've already run into a few Darkspawn nobody has seen before. That's in addition to the blighted dragons.
That is the fate Elganan and Gillenane planned for this world then. Corruption and blighted slavery.
Knock that shit off.
Stop acting like you're so much better than they are. Your bullshit ritual would have destroyed the world just as badly.
Do you truly believe my goal was to destroy this world?
I believe your goal, like you said, was to transfer the gods to a better prison. The one you're stuck in now. And you were willing to tear down the Veil and destroy this world while you did so.
The Veil is a wound I cut into the Fade in a moment of desperation, while making their prison. It should not exist. I had a host of spirits ready to help when the Veil fell. They would have minimized the loss of life.
We didn't know. Minimized, really? Listen to yourself.
Do you have any idea what you sound like? You could have actually saved the world from the Blight, but instead, you chose to kill thousands of people with your vanity project.
It is not vanity. I broke this world. I am the only one who can fix it.
Solus.
Spoken like a god.
I am not a god. I am as I have always been. A man. All too aware of his failings. But equally aware that if he did not act, accepting the judgment it would bring, all would be lost. They call me the Dread Wolf. What will they call you when this is over?
I'll worry about that later.
I've got enough problems right now as it is. That's one for future Rook to deal with.
Pragmatism. You will focus on the present, knowing that someday you will face the consequences of your choices.
Yes.
I believe I can work with that. If the gods are using dragons, you will wish to find someone trained to fight them. Have you unlocked the Lighthouse Illuvian?
Yes, we found the crossroads. It's still confusing, though.
I cannot help you from in here. You may need to find an expert in the magic of the Fade. And if the Darkspawn are to be Elganan's army, you will need Grey Wardens to fight them.
I've got a few of them. Their leaders don't trust me right now, though.
I have faith in you, Rook. You seem to have a knack for gaining the cooperation of your adversaries.
Maybe like without wanting that one person from your past. No, the person you called the Inquisitor that you helped defeat Corypheus and then
So this elven god.
lost everything because you decided to be a little bitch instead of going to the Inquisitor and be like, hey, I need your help so that I can fix everything. You decided to do it on your own and then, ran off like a coward.
But thinks we need a dragon hunter and a Fade expert.
He's right, about the dragon hunter at least. The Shadow Dragons did all they could. The dragon was just too
We
much.
need Iron Bull.
The moment the dust settled, the Venatori rushed in. Guess they knew it was coming. Nev's staying for now. She said she'll be back soon. But at least you took care of yours.
We hurt it, but didn't kill it. The dragon flew off before we could put it down.
Treviso could have used a dragon hunter. That much is true.
Don't remind me. Fewer people injured and we wouldn't have to worry about it coming back.
We should not forget the second dragon in Minrathos. We ought to see what we can do to help. However, there is no telling how long Nev will be helping the Shadow Dragons with the aftermath.
Hey, let's not get stuck in our regrets, all right?
Hang on a minute. Not only have you retained the services of a demon assassin, you're also taking advice from the elven god who attempted to tear down the veil.
Spite is my problem.
That's what they always say. Rook, Lucanus is one thing, but do you really trust this Solus?
Trust is a strong word.
Trust is such a strong word, you know?
So you don't trust him? All right, then.
So a Fade expert and a dragon hunter. I'll ask around about dragon hunters and see what turns up. Come talk to me in a bit.
And I've been corresponding with someone about the lighthouse's reverberative oscillations and the resulting dimensional peculiarities. Oh, sorry, not relevant. I'll get a message through to a Fade expert immediately.
I love her. She's adorable.
See, Rook? Nothing to worry about.
All right.
She reminds me of Meryl from Dragon Age 2.
Let's get going.
I wish we could have helped Neve at the same time. I wish we could have done something more. Like, I know choosing one or the other was the ultimate choice, Either Lucanus, who I think I'm going to romance at the end of it all. I think he's the one I'm romancing because I kind of like him. I really like him. I wanted Davrin, but I think Davrin's just not going to be the person I do this playthrough. I am going to do 7 playthroughs at least to romance everyone. I did that with the Dragon Age Inquisition by making the male characters to romance Cassandra, Dorian. I did female characters for Josephine and a male character for Josephine because you can romance her either way. Same with Iron Bull. Sarah's a girl. She's a lesbian, so she was a girl. Cullen was a girl. Solus was an elf woman. I think that's it. I don't think Blackwall. Blackwall I also romanced. You can't romance Cole. But I did do a no romance playthrough as well. So this just sucks. I hate this. I hate Okay, talking to people. See if we can talk to Hana. Oh, we can.
We have more comfortable rooms and basically infinite space, so why,
Why does the trained assassin prefer a quiet, unassuming spot with good choke points?
Guess you just answered that question.
Besides, I'm closer to the coffee.
Ugh, he's so cute. Like, he's so handsome. Oof. Let's talk to Balara, and then... Ooh, actually...
Abundance.
Can play enchantments. Okay. I can't upgrade him yet. Okay, can we upgrade anything? No. Ooh, yeah, sort of. Okay, we can't upgrade anything. What about enchanting? What's equipped? I haven't used anything yet. Um Yes. Um Mana regeneration. We want that. Okay. Ugh. Ooh, we want. Let's do that. Lucanus. Need level 5. Need rank 5. Okay, so does everyone need 5? Okay, yeah. So I'm the only one that can do it right now. Actually. I don't use that. Okay. Sure. Okay. There we go. Go talk to Balara.
Okay, Balara. What's your lead on getting us a fate expert for the team?
Okay.
Rook, so we need a fate expert. I've been writing to a senior mage who fits the part. But right now he's on an expedition, so I reached out to his colleagues to find him. This is Lady Myrna and Vorgoth. They're necromancers. Mournwatch ones, I mean.
Your friend's request for a fate expert was urgent. How darksome are things outside Navara?
Medium darksome.
About, 6?
I see. Balara's correspondent is Professor Emmerich Volkaren, a Fade expert and powerful psychogog.
Yum, yum, yum. Sorry,
Where
I'm
can I
drinking
find
water,
him?
guys. I know,
The
shocker.
professor is currently
Luna
delving
drinking
the
water.
shrouded halls in the Grand Necropolis. We will grant you passage to look for him. Where the dead. Lately, they grow restless.
Not the dead being restless. Like, the dead being restless is not a good thing, nor is it a thing I kind of, want to hear about. Because that's spooky.
So I put the word out for dragon hunters, and I've heard back about someone who might work. It's a woman named Tosh from a group of Ravani treasure hunters called the Lords of Fortune.
Sounds promising.
An agent for the Lords said that Tosh is working on a mission for them along the Ravane coast. If we help her, she'll be free to join us and fight any blighted dragons the gods throw our way.
There's more to this than what's happening in Ravane.
What do you know about what's going on in Ravane right now?
Not much more than you do. Varric and I never went there while hunting Solus. The Kunari were on pretty good terms with Ravane, but that was before the Antam military broke away from the rest of the Qun. I wouldn't be surprised if the Antam invaded Ravane like they did Treviso and Eastern Tevinter.
All right. Guess we'll be ready.
Appreciate the help.
Thanks for finding a contact. There can't be that many professional dragon hunters around.
Time to find out if the crossroads can get us to an alluvion in that area.
Ad break.
We'll head out whenever you're ready.
I didn't get the ad break in time. Oops. Okay, let's go talk to... Go talk to our boy over... Has a son! I can pet him? Oh my god. Hold on. Yeah. Look at you, baby! Look at it. Look at you. I gotta pet it twice. You can boop his beak! Hold on. What other ones? What the fuck was that screech? That was the cutest thing in the whole wide world. Let's go talk to Davron. I was wondering what the screamer was. Son of a
Rook,
bitch.
I
Dave.
was thinking of taking Hassan for a walk. He could use the exercise. Chance to stretch his wings. Thought you'd like to come along.
Yeah, let's go train a griffin. Anyways, we gotta go talk to... But he has a little perch here with grass, like leaves and shit. Ah, he's so adorable. I want a griffin so bad. I want one. Such a cutie. Okay, let's go talk to our boy. You got anything to say? No.
Don't panic. Things always seem impossible. Just fight one battle at a time.
So she's hardened. How do we get her unhardened? Now I gotta look it up real quick. How to unharden. No. I'm having to read this, guys, because holy shit. Without being given an explanation about appear on the skill tree before being explained to you. The hardened effect will happen with your choice in the main story. The first time you encounter it is when you choose which town. Your relation with Rook and the wider group is negatively impacted by choice. You'll become less trusting and more self-reliant, which Okay, so they will return to normal later on. That was my fear. I wasn't sure. So she will become less hardened as you go through the process if you can get her back into your party. I'm aiming to complete the whole game with everyone. So let's Phew. That's good. I'm kind of sad that I have when they become unhardened, I think I can do the support stuff back. But until then, we don't get that. Which sucks. I have 4 points. Okay. We'll do that. I kind of want to do the Evoker one, but I do a lot of Death Caller. Okay, we need to Oop. Go to the coast. Reminds me of Inquisition when you have to. Unavailable at this time. It hurts. We'll do these two. Let's do this. Travel to tract. I don't know where. I want to actually see where this Illuvian is. Do 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 do. Okay.
Wait. Delirium daggers vibrating like a song in a wine glass. Are those voices?
Okay. investigate.
Striking the crossroads without forethought would be folly. The rebellion controlled it for far too long. Its defenses will be artfully hidden.
You will not press? Our forces are cunning and sharpened.
Fen'Harel's spite is endless, and his trickery not easily overcome. He will have traps in wait. A crossroads in ruin is no good to us.
That was Elganon and Gillenane. Were we eavesdropping on the past?
It's Solus's dagger. He must have had a way to spy on his rival gods.
Let's hope it doesn't work both ways.
Hey, yo. I mean, if it works, you know? Excuse me? I read that. Okay, is this one right? Okay.
We sail.
The caretaker. Okay. Good to know. That's where the alluvian is.
Lucanus, if you lose control of Spite, I'll have to put you both down.
Damn.
No hard feelings.
Good. But you should know, all the people who ever tried to kill me are dead.
That is the most... You know, everyone that's tried to kill me is kind of dead, so, like, you might not be able to. If you know what I mean. Wait a minute. Hold on. Okay. Treviso, Docktown, Acropolis. So does this mean world? Only Docktown. Anderfels, Bien, Treviso, Arlathon. I have to go through. That's right. I have to go through everything again. Anderfels, Acropolis. Okay. Okay. That's right. I have to go through Docktown and go all through it again. Well, let's go to Ravane. Yep. We're taking our man, you know. We gotta take him. I've given up. We are romancing him. Ah, it's like Iron Ball all over again. But pretty.
Hey.
That looks painful.
That looks painful. For them.
Yep.
You must be Tarsh. I'm Rook. Here to help any way I can.
The Lords want to hit a cave on the coastal cliffs. Big Vincimer makes her lair there. We get her out, the Lords get in, we go home and get drunk. Might be more on Tom. Don't get in my way.
I like him. I like him a lot.
She seems nice.
Tosh might be my favorite.
So
Oh,
what's the plan
okay.
exactly?
We need to lure the Vinsimer out of her lair. I set bait. She comes out to eat. My partners loot the lair while she's out here. We'll find the bait on the beach.
You said the dragon we're dealing with was a Vinsimer.
Yeah, blue with a yellow belly. Breathes lightning.
Would you look at that?
We're not fighting her. Lords just want the horde in her lair.
Oh. Okay, so good to know. That's tough. Lacey Griffin! I think. Yeah, Griffin. Gotta follow you. It's pretty. Very tropical.
On Tom ahead. Be ready. They go hard.
I go harder.
Watch yourself. They have... Eat shit. This is not your land.
Stay covered.
Come on. You're not bigger than me.
Good work, Rook.
Yeah. Die.
So you've got no problem fighting other Kunari?
I'm from Mervain. Not like I follow the Qun.
You've got the arm ropes.
Sure. I wear a lot of stuff. You don't get to tell me who I am. Doesn't matter anyway. The Antam don't follow the Qun either. Not anymore.
Damn.
Why is a dragon hunter interested in our job?
I'm not.
I thought you wanted us here to help you.
No.
Damn, Tosh. Tosh really is like, I don't need you.
We're not fighting the dragon?
No. Vinsimers eat big game. Usually sea life. They're not hostile unless you do something stupid.
Like poke around in its lair?
Right. So we lure her out, then the lords go in and grab anything shiny.
But you do kill dragons, right? You're a dragon hunter.
I kill them when they need killing. This one doesn't.
Smart. If it doesn't need killing, then, you know, it doesn't need killing. And I'm a looter. Ooh. I loot things. I grab all my loot.
All right. Beach is up ahead.
Right. You said we'd find bait here?
Bait'll find us. Come on.
The bait comes to us?
Oh no. Why do I have a bad feeling about this?
Look out!
Knew they'd find us.
The creatures are the bait.
Yup.
I don't want to feel sorry for anything that has a worm's mouth.
Quite a few of them. Dragons have big stomachs.
Dark spawn.
That one is going to be trouble.
That's the pack leader. Take her down.
Stay in cover.
Shoo. Ow. Rude.
Good work, Dash.
I think that's the last of them. Now what?
Now I get the fire going and make our dragon dinner.
Ah, that makes sense.
Good. She'll like it. And this potion will put her to sleep for a few hours. But we gotta get her attention. Use the horn up there. Come on, she'll be here soon.
So, we held up our end of the bargain.
You did okay.
Damn.
So, what do y'all do?
Right now, we're trying to take down evil god monsters and their blighted dragons.
What? That can't be right. Dragons don't get blighted. They're smart enough to avoid that crap.
However it's happening, the gods are using the blight to force dragons to attack people.
That's messed up. Somebody needs to stop them. There you go. A Taskari.
She a beauty.
Headed? That old Grey Warden fort. Anton might be there. I want to see what they're doing. If it's anything the Lords of Fortune need to worry about.
That was fast. She answers a horn?
This time.
You've done this before.
Took a while to get her used to it.
Sounds like you've got her trained.
You train a dog. You reach an understanding with a dragon. Vincimers are clumsy on land, better in the water. They cut the surface like a knife.
They swim?
They dive down after prey like a giant bird. Sometimes they stun schools of fish with their lightning. Gulp them all down in a single bite.
Loose journal page. Day 4, clear weather, warm and humid. Found some more traces of gold in lower streams. Tomorrow we'll attempt to climb upper cliffs. I believe a major load may be near. Have seen Antum again, but it's easy enough to avoid them. Day 5, clear weather, gusting winds. Tried to scale the cliffs above the bridge, but I fell and I think something broke. An Antum patrol may have spotted me too. Gotta find a place to hide until I can go back to the camp. The Antum are right outside. If they find me, tell the Rangers too soaked in blood to be let go. Wait till you see it. Nothing I can do right now.
Letting us know she sees us. Might also be her way of saying thanks for the food.
I need to get in there somehow, and I think I have to go through the top. So, go down.
Why build all this and leave?
This used to be a big Grey Warden outpost. They left after the Darkspawn stopped.
I have a feeling I missed something somewhere. Missing something. Missing something. Ah! Those two together, that one facing the wall. Okay. These two together. This one facing the wall. Oh, that scared me a bit. Okay. Hell yeah. Look at that. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's exactly where I wanted to go. Okay. Look there.
The Antam are definitely here.
Let's check inside the fort. I want to see what they're doing.
Oh, we will. I just want to kind of do my exploring. There we go. Easier time going back and forth. Cannot make that. So there's probably another way to get there. But we'll see. Blue pots are hidden. Contain a special tonic that charges you your ultimate. Oh, Jesus. Why?
More on top.
We're not even supposed to be here.
Come on, let's keep looking.
So the Antam took over the outpost after the Grey Wardens abandoned it?
Yeah. Ravane and the Qunari were at peace forever. Then the Antam broke away from the Qun and invaded. The
Okay.
Qunari builders are part of a different
She's
caste.
not part of,
they didn't
they-
break away. So
Tosh
the
isn't
Antam
part
take
of
over
our
old forts like this instead of building their own.
Okay, this reminds me of that one place in Dragon Age Inquisition. When we have to save all the Seekers. Is it in Westship? No, that's the Grey Wardens. Ugh. Translated from the Kunari language, your instructions are unchanged. Use the nets to bring the dragon from the sky and the grapples to tie it down. Do this and win glory for Anthem.
Grapples, nets. The Antam are going after the Vincimer.
She's more than a match for the Antam.
Not after I drugged her. Come on. They've been watching. They knew I drug her to make her sleep. Assholes!
Okay, where are we going? So I was gonna go all the way backwards. You mean to tell me this door is about to open? You son of a bitch. Oh, orders. We're banning no more Darkspawn, too expensive for me. Okay.
Come on!
I'll make this move.
They've got us in range.
I hate to be on their side.
Damn it. Up to Daisy. Thank you.
They haven't seen us yet. We can run.
Hey!
Well.
I brought her down. She's mine by right. Mara Namra Benari Ebala! Atash Martarost! Asitarala! Kyuto!
Ooh. She goes. That's fire breathing.
Tarala! Come on!
Hell yeah. That's fire breathing, baby. I thought she was hot before. She real hot now. You really shouldn't test my necromancy.
So, you breathed fire.
Fire.
Yeah?
Interesting trick. Alchemy? Magic?
Were we supposed to know this? Because I don't remember you mentioning it.
We can talk later. Let me know when you're ready. I'll burn the chains off the dragon.
Dragons are supposed to be smart. Is she going to know we helped her?
No, she's gonna be pissed. Might just fly off, or we might have to run.
Fortunately, as a crow, I'm accustomed to people being unhappy after I pay them a visit.
Okay, let me grab some of this stuff real quick. Before we do that, that's the way I can be like, grabbed everything. That way, I'm not like, oop, we missed stuff. Oh, there's a pack over here. And poor baby. Little nug. Okay. She gonna be so pissed. Let's go. She's a beauty, though.
As one dragon flew off, now safe to finish its nap, uninterrupted, another was about to wake up. The surviving Antam poachers carried news of a fire-breathing Kunari back to their leader. Tosh and the team would soon find themselves being hunted by the Dragon King.
Wonderfully done, Tash. While you played with the big scary dragon, we looted
Is
the
that
shiny
our
stuff from her cave.
babe?
So, Rook, Varric's talked about you. I see he wasn't making shit up this
Look
time.
at
They call
her.
her Isabella, among other things.
What did you find in the cave?
A lot of dragon shit, gold, some fancy trinkets, and this.
Okay. She looks amazing. Like, she looks so amazing right now, guys. Ooh. She was, in Dragon Age 2, she wants Fenris, right? She wants our elf boy. And if you romance him, you get a little jealous. Though if you can romance her, and ooh, it's spicy. As long as you're happy, is that valuable? Is that magical? As long as you're happy.
If it puts a smile on your face, that's good enough for me.
Oh, it does.
Thank you for all your efforts. This is just as I had hoped.
Rook, this is Shathan. She's our expert on Qunari artifacts.
This piece predates the Steel Age by centuries. It comes from an earlier attempt at settlement. One that left no survivors. You used your fire.
What? No.
Were you seen by the Antam? You promised you would be careful, Evatosh. You need to be away for a while. It is good you are joining Rook's team.
I'm what?
I was so surprised. You get to hunt dragons. Tosh, we need you.
We're looking for a good dragon hunter. That would be you.
Yeah?
Our contact here said you'd agreed to join us.
Didn't Shathan... I thought you and your mother had agreed on this.
Nope.
Whoops. Well, you'll work it out. You always do. For gold and glory, Tosh. You're welcome back whenever. Rook, pleasure doing business with you.
She's hot as ever.
Mother, what did you do?
I thought you would enjoy the chance to work with Rook's team. Do you not wish to stop these blighted dragons?
Of course I do. I might have decided to join on my own. Maybe after you talked to me.
I talked to you about not using your fire in front of the Antam.
Oof.
I will prepare potions for you to take. Would you prefer ginger or lavender?
The ginger.
Hassam Vinek. Rook, you will keep her safe.
Of course, Mom. She's a moody teen. She ran over you.
She strong-armed you onto the team just like that, huh?
Looks like.
Anyway, welcome to the team. Might not be what you wanted, but we could really use the help.
I'll get my stuff. Hey. It is.
Sorry?
Joining your team. It is what I wanted.
Glad to hear it.
Tosh, a Qunari dragon hunter, lured a dragon from its lair with the team's help so that her fellow lords of fortune could steal its treasure. When Antam poachers tried to take the drugged and sleepy dragon, Tosh defended it and revealed her ability to breathe fire. As Tosh joined the team, the surviving Antam fled back to their leader, the Dragon King, with a word of a rare Fire-breathing Kunari. New exploration. Help? Every time. Let's go to our missives. After the dragon, Rook. The Minotauri took full advantage of the chaos, and as if the dragon wasn't enough, I knew it would be bad, but it's gone worse than I thought. I'll need to stay here longer. I've found Rana. Then there's Hall at the Fish Fry, my contact, Illic from the threads, but you don't need a list of people you don't know. The time for a friendly tour of Docktown is long gone. The point is, there are people I've confirmed are alive and others I still need answers for. One way or another, I'll be back once I know. Thank you. No. No. I need that right now. No. 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 Okay. Okay, I got people to talk to. Then we'll go to Necropolis.
Usually have to dodge traps and fight spiders to see this much old elven stuff. Talk to Isabella if you want to sell any of it. She'll get you a good deal.
Spoken like a veteran treasure hunter.
Yep, for gold and glory. The lords make runs no one else can. Isabella's undies would catch fire if she saw all this.
Bet you deal with a lot of nasty traps during those treasure hunts.
Yep.
What's the most complicated one you've dealt with?
Old elven armory. Had letters on tiles. Probably supposed to spell out the name of a god or something.
Probably?
I don't read elven. Found handholds in the ceiling and swung across.
Well, that sounds more like a puzzle than a trap.
Ugh. Puzzles.
You got the right idea going across the ceiling. Varric and I ran into an old elven puzzle once while hunting for Solus. There were these talking statues.
Riddles?
One only lied, one only told the truth, I think.
Ugh. What'd you do?
Varric gave them an autographed copy of his book. Turns out he's really popular in the Fade.
Nice.
So why do the Lords of Fortune care enough about dragons to have a dedicated dragon hunter?
Lots of great old crap ends up in dragon hordes.
Why do dragons care about gathering treasure? It's not like they go to the market.
Dragons like metals and gems. Anything glittery catches their eye.
So they're like really large magpies?
Kinda. And they live for centuries. Lots of time to gather a bunch of shiny crap. Plus all the gear carried by idiots who thought they could kill a dragon.
Feel free to use the ancient elven artifacts for weight training, but nothing leaves with you, okay?
Don't worry about that. The Lords of Fortune aren't thieves.
Most of us shadow dragons are wanted for worse than theft. But if some lords are in it for themselves...
Nah. Anything we hunt is salvage. old forgotten ruins and crap. And we make sure we're not screwing over a culture that lost it. That's what my mother does with the Kunari stuff.
So your mother appraises Kunari artifacts the Lords of Fortune find?
Yeah. She tells them how rare something is, how much it might be worth. Also tells them if they found something cultural.
Cultural?
You know, important. Stuff you don't want going to some rich noble's collection. The Lords send that stuff back to the Kunari in Parvalin. They pay the Lords a finder's fee.
Interesting. The Lords do all this out of the goodness of their hearts?
We do get paid. Name another job where you get danger pay for killing giant spiders.
Right. For gold and glory.
The Lords are good people. They helped my mother when she came here from Kantar. She got here with nothing but me and the clothes on her back. The only skill she had was Kunari history. The Lords gave her work.
How does the Ravani Royal Guard feel about the Lords of Fortune?
They used to complain about us. But that was before the Antam invaded Ravane.
And now, Ravane sees the benefits of having a bunch of heavily armed people on their side.
Same for the Pirate Armada. It's bigger than Ravane's official navy. But we're also helping save old artifacts. The Antam are burning ruins as they move south. We get artifacts out before the Antam destroy them. Magical stuff. Cultural stuff. Stuff you don't want to lose.
We should do this again. Grab a drink, share our tallest tales.
Okay, I was gonna go back to Ravane later. Got a thing to do for my mother. You can come along, if you want.
Do I need to be ready for combat? Or traps?
Nah.
Alright. Just let me know when.
I got a side quest without even trying. Look at that. Okay. Who else do we need to talk to? Where does this go? Where is... Ooh. It opened up. Look at that. Hey Tosh, we've been trying to get supplies to the crows in Treviso. But the crows who were supposed to pick up the supplies here in Ravane never reported in. If you and your fancy new friends have time, could you check it out? The drop point is over on the coast. And the longer their hair, the more friend stuff you get. The more I think their rooms get decorated. Which is nice.
Hey, you heard of the Hall of Valor? It's a fighting arena with the Lords.
Interesting.
Just tell me when you're ready.
Okay. New Hall of Valor. Wait, does that mean that there's some... Okay, so that Illuvian did not work. Okay, I was like about to get super excited and be like, oh my god, there's an Illuvian. Talk to Harding, talk to Davrin, and then talk to these two. Okay, let's Harding. First and foremost, let's get to Harding. Like, look at it, it's growing. It's so pretty.
Did I see you writing a message to the Inquisition? What's that about?
You know, Varric and I were part of the Inquisition, right? I'm trying to get news about the South. But Charter hasn't replied to any of my messages. I'm trying not to worry about what's happening there, but... No, it's probably fine. Charter's just busy. She's always busy.
Charter... who's that?
She's the Inquisition's spy master. Or she would be, if there was still an Inquisition. I suppose she just works for the Inquisitor now?
I haven't heard much about the Inquisition in years.
Oh, that's intentional. When the breach was open, we needed a large group to stop Southern Thedas from falling into chaos. It's changed in the years since. We're a smaller force working underground to keep an eye on things going on in the world.
A spy master? She doesn't know things about me, does she? Do I need to worry?
Charter probably knows everything about you. Oh, but she's not going to use it against you. I mean, if you behave.
So how long were you with the Inquisition? 10 years?
Something like that. Why?
You must know the Inquisitor.
Well, yeah, we worked together. I wasn't part of the Inquisitor's inner circle, though. I spent more time with the ordinary people.
Hear me out. I flirted so hard with her. In my original game in the first playthrough, I flirted enough where she was like, "Oh, stop. Like, I like you too, but it's like I can't." Like, I flirted with her enough and charmed her enough that I could have, got with her if she was romanceable. Just saying.
The ones you didn't hear about.
And the Inquisitor's advisors? What about them?
Of all of them, I'd say Josephine is my favorite. She's lovely. She still sends me a box of handmade sweets from Val Royeaux every year on my name day. Cullen and I got along too, but he was always busy. He would have bad days from lyrium withdrawal sometimes, and I would share the tea that my ma sent. He's from Ferelden too. Maybe it reminded him of home.
What about Leliana? I heard she's intense.
I think she likes to cultivate that reputation. She's not nearly as terrifying as she sounds. Oh, I passed her in the Great Hall one day, and she suddenly turned and asked me if I wanted a nug.
A nug?
I want a nug.
Those small pink rodent things? What for?
She loved them and made a hobby of breeding them as pets.
So did you take the nug?
No! What am I gonna do with a nug?
But you did know people from the Inquisitor's inner circle, didn't you?
I knew them, sure, but those early days, all I wanted was to prove myself and not get in anyone's way. Some of them were more approachable than others. Sarah was a puppy with a new toy. 100 new toys. Fun, if you can handle the mess. She was really the only one who could make Rainier, well, Blackwall then, let down his guard. Otherwise, he kept to himself and stuck to the stables. We'd talk when I visited the horses. And there was Cole, of course.
The spirit boy?
Yep. I was just sitting on the walls one day, and he asked if he could join my game.
Like a card game?
Nah, just good old people watching. Must have seemed like a game to him somehow. We'd pick strangers out of the crowd and try to say something about them. Like, "Ooh, she heard the joke yesterday and she's still trying not to laugh." Or one of Cole's. "His eyes remind her of the ones beneath her bed."
Who stores eyes under their bed? I'm partial to a nice wall display myself.
Well, that's one interpretation that never occurred to me. Thanks.
You're welcome. Wasn't Cole an empath? He must have been great at this game.
Ah, but the rule was you couldn't say anything you actually knew. He got it in the end. I think.
So you didn't ask him if he guessed right?
Well, being right wasn't the point. Making a habit of seeing people was. I think he liked that. It's why you don't miss.
So tell me about these ordinary Inquisition members I haven't heard about.
The Inquisition hired hundreds, and most of them weren't Magisters or Ben Hasrith or the left hand of the Divine. There were scouts and stable hands, carpenters and cooks and quartermasters, even 2 dedicated pastry chefs. Most of them volunteered, like me. We wanted to help in whatever small way we could.
You helped people. That's not small.
It sure felt like it sometimes. I'd sit with Rector and Faulkner and we'd watch the important people with their important business rushing by.
Rector, Faulkner...
Liliana gave all her agents pseudonyms.
Right, like Charter.
Well, Charter's Charter, but when the other 2 and I were together, we were just Lace, Wilbur, and Katya.
Do you miss it? The Inquisition, I mean.
It's hard to miss an organization. They're only as good as their people, don't you think? But I do miss my friends. We write each other, but it's not the same. And the Inquisition is different from what we've built here. Not better or worse, just different. It's special when you're among people working toward the same goal.
Not everyone. There was Solus. What did you really think of him back then?
Lonely. He always seemed lonely. It's hard not to be when you hold yourself above everyone else.
As smart as he's supposed to be, there's just some things he doesn't get. At all.
Yeah. Maybe one day he will. Maybe. If you help him. Anyway, I'm sure something out there's on fire, and here I am rambling about the past. I should let you go. Talk later?
She's cute. I love her. Okay, next is our boy. And Balara. Then we're gonna go find the Necromancer.
Hey, Lucanus, you haven't seen a glowing crystal, have you? About this big?
In the pantry?
It, might be moving around. Crawling, even.
I'll keep watch.
Oh, can I not? So I can't talk to them? Okay, well, rude. Okay. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. That almost looks like the Inquisitor's eye. Almost. I just recognized that now. I realized it. Okay, necromancy. At our finest. Change party. Garnus. Either Tosh or... We haven't done anything really with him. And it's just going to the crossroads, actually. Morn Watcher. The Grand Necropolis. It's not creepy at all. It's not partially my aesthetic.
This is
oh,
it.
Balara came with us.
But no sign of the professor.
I hope he's here and that he doesn't mind us disturbing him. He is a senior necromancer. I don't... Oh!
What a marvelous surprise! Any trouble with the lift? Our last guests were stuck for hours. Poor souls. Oh. Professor Emmerich Volkaren of the Morn Watch.
Hello, Professor. We've never met, well, in person, but I've been writing to you.
Belara, my dear girl. What a pleasure. Surely you didn't come all this way just to see me.
Actually, we did. You see, we need a Fade expert.
Okay, so he kind of reminds me of Dorian from Inquisition, like right here. Also, I like his enthusiasm. Like he kind of like you know, Belara makes. Also, we're getting ready to have an ad break, guys. Belara's kind of like, ooh, let's go. She's cheery and whatnot. His enthusiasm. I just love it. Anyways.
I'm Rook.
Charmed.
Neat skull helmet.
I liked that bit with the flaming skull.
It's nothing, really. Just an evocation of the flame of the last steps.
That looks great.
Thank you. You know, I'm never quite sure how these spells strike someone from outside Navarra. I'd be pleased to continue our conversation after I tend to some small business here.
Hello. Welcome in.
I must
Your
investigate. Would you
row?
two mind
Your row?
accompanying me further into the
I
shrouded
hope I
halls?
said that right.
Toward that screaming?
Something's gone awry in this part of the necropolis, Rook. The dead stir more easily than they should.
Oh, wow. I've never seen anything like this.
Belara.
Find anything interesting?
The warding magic on these obelisks is so strange. Much different than Arlathan's. I think someone shut them down on purpose.
Okay. Good to know. Let's go. We're going on a trip.
Movement up ahead.
Strange. These halls should be under the protection of the bell.
Ore? I don't know what we're using the ore for, by the way. The
Is
fuck?
that a despair demon?
Fascinating, isn't it? They shouldn't be able to breach the shrouded walls at all.
Take your word for it.
Careful, Rook. It's vital we discover why that spirit manifested here.
Lead the way, Professor.
Not gonna lie. I like death. I like skulls. I like spookiness a little bit. I don't. Necromancy just never been my thing. Just not my thing. I leave that to the professionals. And I am not one of them. You know, I'm just not one of those professionals. Oh, lovely. Darkspawn.
Someone's barred the door and chained the sunken star.
There's undead here.
We may need to defend ourselves, depending on their condition.
Haven't fought undead in a while.
There's no reaching these. They're mindless.
Aren't you a necromancer?
I'm afraid sometimes the weaker dead work themselves into frenzies.
Where are we
I
going?
must free that bell.
Need some help?
Thank you. The star, the bell, can banish these despair spirits if we unchain it. We'll need a wisp to unseal the doors leading out. Could you please find one and bring it here?
Okay. How?
Give your greetings, and the wisp will follow.
Hello.
Wisps are the simplest of spirits, but quite helpful. Bring the wisp here, and we can unseal the doors.
Come, come. Come, cute little ball of wisp. Very cute. Come on. Oh, they're timed.
Doors open. Where to now?
This should lead us to the upper chambers, where we can free the bell. There's someone I'd like to consult with on the way.
Well done.
So, Professor.
Just Emmerich, please.
You weren't that surprised we need a Fade expert.
The spirits talk. Even the simplest have been clamoring about chaos in the Fade. Someone coming to consult wasn't an if, so much as a when. At them!
Really? I'm like slightly powerful, you know? I don't know what I gathered. Wisp needed. For there. Wispy. 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 Wispy not here? Could Wispy be in there and then I have to run with it? Maybe. No, Wisp is not there. Ever in eternity will I.
Can't do this without a wisp.
No shit. And I don't see where a wisp would be. It's a floating blue thing. The floating blue. It's like you don't see one. Has to be somewhere close by. imagine it's down. Oh. Can't imagine the wisp is down here.
All that ice. More magic?
Echoes of the despair spirits. Misery devouring itself. We should keep our distance. If provoked, these manifestations will shatter.
Okay, I don't see the wisp anywhere. I will have to look later. Like, get past the despair. It's pretty easy. But we are going to continue going down this way. Mostly so we can get everything. We can't go that way. I mean, we could. We can't get out, though.
Can't do this without a wisp. This is locked too, and I didn't see any wisps around.
Then I shall call for aid. They've answered. We'll need to guide the wisps who've just arrived to the door.
Start with the furthest.
Those wisps really came just because you asked.
They care for us, Rook. Our ever-loyal friends amongst the dead.
Here's our second wisp.
Calmest spirit I've ever seen.
The peace of the necropolis is a balm to many of its inhabitants.
Must be nice.
Ah, yes. I've noticed you've company.
There's...
Strange. This door shouldn't be here.
Shouldn't it?
The necropolis rearranges itself every so often.
God
Can't do
damn
this
it.
without a wisp.
Well, the wisp decided it wanted to leave.
Well done. Past these chambers, we'll find some assistance with reaching the bell. Despair is far more pervasive than I'd thought. We must stop who's ever drawing these spirits here, Rook.
You think a person's behind all the despair demons?
Oh yes. Mortals are their prime attraction.
Nicely done, Rook! Good work! Time to work!
The color struck a blow!
Every time he praises me. Oof. Oof. I love praise. That man. Oof. Nice job. Good job. Chef kiss. Now I need to go around the room and collect my valuables. Look at this. All for me.
How do we get rid of all these despair demons?
Their source is near the bell you saw earlier. Ringing it will banish them, but we must find who lured them there in the first place.
Okay. And that's what we're doing is we're gonna figure it out. Oh.
Tell me, Rook, where are you from?
I grew up in Tevinter.
Our cousins in Magecraft to the north. You must tell me about your journeys once we're above ground.
Yeah. How I couldn't save my people and the crows at the same time. Definitely will tell you. How I'm a failure. This is almost as bad as the Fade in. How? How do I get that chest? going to get that chest. What the? This reminds me of Assassin's Creed. Let me tell you, I didn't do well in Assassin's Creed. I don't know.
Ah, here we are. This is where we'll learn who summoned these despair spirits.
But how?
You must open yourself to possibilities while in the necropolis. Would you mind lighting those braziers, Rook?
Yeah, after I grab all the little goodies, which I need to sell.
This should unseal our final pass to the bell. It's best we unchain it quickly.
Then what?
The sunken star will drive away despair. Any malicious spirit that hears the tolling of the bell will be banished to the Fae.
Any malicious spirit?
Unattached ones. Your own companion will be safe.
Ah.
Spite's over there worrying. He's like, I don't wanna go. Spite's over here worrying about it. Don't worry, Spite. We love you.
Excellent. Approach the body and we'll begin.
Lovely.
By seal and flame, who brought despair in our midst? Despair? Who brought it here?
Venatori.
The Venatori. Of course. This way, please.
What did you just do?
The colloquial term is corpse whispering, a gift that manifested with my magic.
Talking to corpses with magic.
Honestly, I've no idea how the other Watchers navigate the necropolis without it.
Shh. Think I hear someone.
This map is useless. We wasted 3 slaves in those traps. If that Hand of Glory burns down...
So don't dawdle!
Found those Venatori.
They have no place in these halls. We have them now!
Oh, I didn't even see them behind me. Damn.
What are the Venatori after? Gold? Artifacts?
Raw magic. Their first envoys were obsessed with gathering power for some new masters.
Ah, I'll fill you in on them later.
Okay, we gotta go there. Okay. go ring this bell.
Well, down one more despair demon. That's the last of them.
I see someone by the crates.
I don't think they're Venatori. This looks interesting.
A spirit labyrinth? I didn't know they'd learn to make miniature ones into Vinter.
Gone to the upper chambers to investigate a noise. Looked like it. It's one of those lumbering Navarian corpse. What a sight! Throw my body to the flames like we do in the rest of the civilized world.
Hello? Did the Venatori bring you here?
They said I'd spilled the wine too many times. That I'd be a better sacrifice than slave.
You are in Navarra, sir. There are no slaves on our soil. Please remain here. After we've seen to the rest of the Venatori, I'll send for someone to escort you above.
Oh, all right.
Those Venatori dragged that man down here just to die.
The Watchers will shelter him. We'll inquire if he has any family in Minrathous.
I know people in Minrathous who would help with that. Just say the word.
Thank you. We'd welcome the assistance. As for the Venatori, what remains of them will be put to work.
Want to beat some ass is what we're gonna do.
The Sunken Star can help us if we break the Venatori's chains.
Right.
Okay. We're probably gonna have to fight Venatori as we go. So.
There's one chain.
Excellent.
Yes! Kill them all, but save the lift!
Got it.
Strike up the Venter! Impressive, Rook!
I know. I impress you.
We've a fight ahead.
Excellent work, Lucan!
That's the last chain.
We must return to the lower level to ring the bell.
Okay.
Be ready. The ritual to wake the bell will draw Despair's attention.
And any more Venatori.
I'll need you to keep them occupied while I work.
Yep, we got it.
There's the Venatori.
Time to die!
Venatori brought demons.
Typical of them.
Masterfully done, Rook!
A fine hit for
Damn, these are a lot.
Excellent hit, Rook.
Get ready.
Where? Oh, did I defeat them too fast?
Nice work.
Emmerich, now what?
Now, the Grand Necropolis shows itself.
There we go.
It worked.
Pretty impressive.
Thank you. But come, let's ensure these cultists didn't leave anything dangerous behind. I'll ask our attendants to gather their bodies later, of course.
And this is a severed hand.
It can't be. A hand of glory? The Venatori should never have this. I must find out where it came from. Let me know when you'd like to return to the chambers above.
Let's get back to the lighthouse.
You can tell me why you've sought out a Fade expert on the way?
Yee. We did it.
I know it's a lot, but I swear we've seen the blighted elven gods ourselves.
It would explain recent Oniric disruptions.
At the least. The implications of what Rook's witnessed are... Ah, thank you, Manfred.
Well, hi. And thanks.
You spoke of danger to the Fade.
The elven gods plan to tear it wide open to get to the blight. And they've already messed with it. Demons, tears in reality. Our team needs a Fade expert.
Many Watchers never depart Navara. But with events so dire...
I'd be delighted to assist.
It has been many years since you left us.
Well, yes, but elven gods, ancient magics. I couldn't bear miss this. Besides, I've spent my life exploring the Fade and speaking to spirits. If Rook needs an expert, none are better qualified than I.
Only if your assistant's coming.
Manfred? But of course.
Welcome aboard.
Wonderful. I'll gather my things. Come, Manfred.
I like Manfred. He's adorable. Look at his little...
The Grand Necropolis was at peace again, and Emmerich was off to a new adventure. But in Navara, nothing stays down for long. The Venatori had unearthed something no one should have, and delivered it to the worst possible person. Emmerich's journey would soon bring him face to face with the Gloaming Lantern.
What the Venatori ultimately intended with their incursions into the necropolis worries me. Whether or not it was directed by the gods, the timing serves them well. Chaos, I fear, is their ally.
With this, Demeter's Crossing and the Blighted Dragons, and everything else we're all dealing with, feels like we're at war. A lot of little wars.
So instead of one giant fight, we have a lot of smaller ones. I bet that won't make things any easier.
The gods have made bargains with the worst people in Thedas, offered them all power. And it's not as though the Antam or Venatori will care about the price.
So how do we fight back then?
We don't have an army, but we do have allies, like the Veil Jumpers.
After Demeter's Crossing, it's personal for them.
The Crows, particularly after we helped save their city.
Dea and Viago know what is owed. They will make good on that debt.
Also, Lady Morrigan requested a meeting at the Cobbled Swan in Minrathous.
Could she have found some trace of the gods?
Probably. Morrigan doesn't visit crowded taverns for fun.
I also heard from Grey Wardens out in the Hossberg wetlands, Antoine and Evka. Something strange is happening with the Blight there. I bet it involves the gods.
Any details on the Blight in the wetlands?
Antoine said he didn't write it down.
Why not?
Either he didn't trust someone else wouldn't read the note, or he didn't want us to panic.
The First Warden didn't seem impressed the last time we met.
I heard he told you to piss up a rope.
Will he be in the wetlands?
I don't keep track, but he can't stop you from asking a few questions, if we're fast enough.
Gillenane has laid low since we hurt her dragon, but the Blight spreads rot wherever the gods go.
And no one's better at tracking Blight than Wardens.
Morrigan and those Wardens feel like our best leads on finding the gods.
Are they really gods? Or just ancient mages? It's not clear.
They're gods. Oh, the closest damn thing to
She's
them.
back!
Nev, you're back.
Yeah, I am.
Good to have you back. This is Professor Emmerich Volkarin, our Fade expert, and Tosh, our dragon hunter. They joined while you were away.
Hey.
Charmed.
Right. Not everyone has met.
So you're a dragon hunter? Minrathous could have used you.
What's going on?
Back home, what isn't? Look, you made an impossible call without enough information. I get it. It's the corner the gods put us in. It just might take time to shake off.
Of course.
You are back though, right?
Yeah, Belle. I'm back.
Okay. I made the impossible choice, and it sucks that I made that choice. I would have loved to fucking choose my home if I knew canals wouldn't be blighted, and that could lead to them not having a source of water, and it would cause a lot more strife. The Venatori taking over and having a coup in Minrathous is horrible. It sucks. It is absolutely the worst of the worst. And I did look that up, so I do know that. But she, Rook didn't know that. And the thought, ad break coming in, the thought that the Crows don't have an army and technically Minrathous does. That is the complete difference that Rook knows. The Crows don't have an army. They are the Crows. There is nothing to stop Chevesio from being ruined, whereas Minrathous has literally all the mages, magisters. It has bukus of people that could have helped prevent it, not just the Shadow Dragons. That's where my choice was. Which one was more defenseless? And the Crows were the more defenseless ones. And it sucks.
Good to have you back, whatever the circumstances. Everyone needs to be part of this. That's the only way we'll win.
After what happened to Minrathous, I've got even more reason to go after the gods. If anyone's got a shot at this, it's the people here. I'm still on the job. Count on it.
Great. Let's follow up on some leads.
I'll let Lady Morrigan know we're ready to meet.
I'll send word to Antoine and Evka. They're holed up in a town called Lavendel.
Everyone else should rest up. Be ready to move when I call.
Never easy, is it, kid?
What do you mean?
Making the big choices, then living with the consequences.
I don't think it ever should be easy. As soon as it gets easy, you're not the right person to make those decisions. It needs to be hard. That's how you know you're taking it seriously.
And that's why I recruited you, Rook. You get that. Not everyone does. Anyway, you've got a meeting with Morrigan to attend, and dealing with whatever the Wardens found. All this chatting is taking it out of me. Think I'll rest for a bit. Good work, Rook. You'll find your way through this. I know it.
Drawing on his necromantic powers, Emmerich banished the despair and the despair demons infesting the Shrouded Halls, and drove out the invading Venatori. Learning that malevolent, there we go, ancient gods are causing chaos in the Fade, the professor joined the team to help stop these mystical threats to creation. Unbeknownst to him, the Venatori plot is the beginning of a chain of events that will lead Emmerich to a dark figure from his past. Companion hardened. Nev is hardened. After experiencing the Blood Dragon attack in Menethers, Nev is less trusting, more self-reliant. Her damaging abilities are increased, but she will no longer use supportive abilities, and relationship progress is slowed. Okay, guys, this is where we're going to end it tonight. We will definitely be back in the saddle tomorrow. I love you all, and I hope you guys have a great night. Get some sleep. Make sure you have plenty of rest, and I will see you guys tomorrow.